I'm no geometry professor, but we need to talk about some of the most scandalous celebrity love triangles in Hollywood. Let's get debatable.
Oh my God.
Most scandalous love triangle, Vivian. We're starting with you.
Oh, we are.
Give it to us.
That's because I'm gonna win this thing. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Becky with the
maybe
good
we
hair.
shouldn't have started with you.
Because she's relevant right now.
First of all, Becky with the good hair can technically be me. Because look at it, it's like dark hair.
Are you admitting to us that you're Becky right now?
No, guys. I mean, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. No, let's talk about Becky with the good hair. This initially started with Jay-Z and Rachel. Roy. Not Ray. Not to be confused with the chef. Roy.
Better if it was Rachel.
I know.
But people thought that it was. They were blowing up her Instagram.
Poor Rachel Ray. It was like she got so much backlash on Twitter. But anyhow, it wasn't her. It was the designer. I believe she was married to Jay-Z's ex-business partner. So that's where this whole thing started, and everyone was wondering who the heck is Becky with the good hair.
Okay, but there is no Becky, really. It started a long time ago on Tumblr.
That is the mystery.
With Taylor Swift.
Yes, because Becky is technically any basic white girl, but Rachel Roy could be a Becky.
I think it's multiple women. I think she is alluding to Jay-Z having slept with multiple girls.
Okay, well, we'll find out eventually.
Also, Rachel Roy was an intern of Jay-Z's back when he had his clothing line, Rockaware, back in the day.
Scandalous.
So it was like a
this
Monica
goes
Lewinsky
deep.
type situation.
More triangles in the mix. Ryland.
All right, well, I have a very interesting one. Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Baldwin.
Yikes.
So Justin's really the one to blame for this threesome because Justin was dating Selena forever. Hashtag Jelena forever. Hashtag never forget. I love you guys. Forever. Okay,
that's
but that is when Hailey Baldwin came into the mix. So apparently they had been friends forever, but then rumors started flying when they started hanging out a lot in this past winter. He even posted a photo of them making out on his Instagram page.
Right, for New Year's.
Yeah, for New Year's, and then that got everyone thinking that they were dating, and then Hailey's dad actually went on the record being like, oh, they're not dating, they're just really good friends. And then Justin in GQ was gushing about her like, oh, I love that girl. And then later that night, he interviewed Hailey and was like, no, we're not dating. I'm not locked down.
I think there was just some miscommunication between the two of them if they were dating.
Meanwhile, while these two were hooking up, Justin and Hailey, Justin was still posting throwback photos of him and Selena kissing. So that's where it gets like all messy.
Here's what you're gonna do though. If you're Justin and you want to get at Selena, you gotta go with someone bigger. Like, how many people actually know who Hailey Baldwin is?
It's just a messy situation, but it also is one of the best because it's a train wreck that you can't stop watching. It's a bunch of he said, she said, and it's this epic thing that no matter who Justin is dating, we're gonna be talking about because he's been such a scandal.
It's because he can't stop talking about it.
Yes.
So Selena's completely over it.
Lisa for the win.
The best part of that love triangle is that it's not over.
No, not at all.
No.
Never ending.
Never ending.
No matter who Justin is dating, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Follow that. Okay, so I'm gonna go with one of the original scandalous love triangles. I'm throwing it back to Angelina and Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, that's iconic.
This was so heartbreaking because Brad and Jennifer were like the all-American sweetheart couple, and then they were together for like 7 years, married for 5, and then Angelina Jolie stepped in when they were making Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and it all just blew up.
That movie was epic.
I mean, there's no denying they had chemistry, but they were like Brad and Jen were still together at that point.
And they had never made a baby.
No, and then like
to make a baby.
Months after that, they went like public. He was off getting a second kid with Angelina Jolie. So it was like a burn right there in the heart.
Well, sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. I will give this threesome a lot of praise because it was so big that everyone had to choose like Team Angelina or Team Jennifer Aniston.
I still want to know about Britney and Justin Timberlake. I'll still ask.
That's a good one too.
But Jennifer Aniston's found a new man,
Look,
Justin
they both got
Thoreau.
off and they're doing fine with their lives, but still, this was one of the originals.
It just goes to prove that love triangles never die.
Well, one love triangle that never dies is me and a slice of pizza. However, the one I chose was Katy Perry, John Mayer, and Taylor Swift. This was a really good one because it was so scandalous. It created such a huge fight.
I don't understand this triangle. Like, what happened?
Okay, so Taylor and John Mayer hooked up in 2010. and they were like dating. Who really knows?
I kind of like Taylor was infatuated with him.
Yeah.
I kind of think Taylor was dating John, and
Talent
John was like
crush.
hooking up with Taylor. All right, 2 years later in 2012, Katy and John had like a very serious relationship. And allegedly, this is when the Katy-Taylor feud started. Taylor denies that. She says it's because of the backup dancers and like Mean Girl stuff. But this is how the epic feud began. Also, John Mayer, like, why are two girls fighting over you? I know you're good at guitar, but like, come on.
Holden and Taylor were on a song together
They
back in
were.
the day. Yeah,
They were. Half of my heart.
Yeah, she's like only on the
Lisa.
background
I
vocals
know.
on it. It's kind of sad. All right, guys, are we time to make a deliberation?
No, I have
Okay,
I have
you
a
got more.
surprise.
More.
So before these children over here,
I see my queen.
The scandalous
Ah!
children's one, I'm calling them children, was Erin, Hilary, and
Oh
Lindsay
my
Lohan.
Oh!
Just let
Wait,
Rylan
it's
talk.
back.
Yeah.
It's like his favorite.
These are like my favorite.
Rylan, what do you have to say about
They're
this?
like different levels of celebrity.
Wait, let's let Lisa have a moment. I want to hear what you have to say.
Erin and Hilary met when they did that epic episode of Lizzie McGuire.
I Want Candy.
Okay.
Yep, he sang Christmas episodes, they kissed under the mistletoe, whatever, started dating, and then Erin got bored and went to Lindsay Lohan.
She is a little more
Yeah,
exciting.
if you want to spice up your life.
Also,
But she
it was
wasn't.
pre all the craziness.
Yeah, but she
Okay,
wasn't more
fine.
exciting because they only dated a couple months, whereas Hilary and Erin dated for like a year and a half. And he went back to Hilary.
Becky with the good hair was Lindsay. In this
Probably.
But what I want to do is look at where all the three of them are now. Hillary's the only one that's stable and working.
and married.
But
and has
she's-
She came out the better end of it because she didn't want to talk about it. She's like, I'm not here to talk about Lindsay, even though Lindsay brought it up on SNL and a ton of interviews. Erin's still whining about it on Twitter.
Yeah, like
Last year
he's
he
in
was
love
like,
with her still.
That amongst
Yeah.
politics.
All right.
So
Well,
they lose.
now that we've heard all of these
Whatever.
life.
Rylan.
super exciting arguments, Misty the moderator is going to step in once again. My opinion is the only one that matters,
Today.
obviously. So we're going to move this Erin Carter one to the back, but let's just move Beyonce's going to go towards the front.
Paved the way for these.
Okay, sorry though. It's just, I feel like it's resolved. I think Brad, Angie, and Jen, they're gonna be number 5 for the
What?
most scandalous love triangle. Number 5. Next, I think we're gonna go with Erin Carter and these ladies because there was no Twitter back then, so they weren't really allowed, they couldn't diss each other on Twitter. Now, John Mayer and Katy and Taylor. I mean, I love the whole like bad blood thing, I feel like was the spawn of this love triangle, but it's still confusing to me, so we're gonna leave it in the middle.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay, Bieber, I think is gonna be second to number 1 just because.
Wow.
Okay, but Beyonce just wins because she's relevant.
No, well this one is still ongoing, so I feel like it's TBD.
And I think this is more of just a feud with himself, not so much these
I
two are
think
feuding with each other.
Justin just needs to make up his mind. It's just not fair to these ladies. So obviously, Beyonce wrote an entire album about her love triangle. It's called Lemonade. So I think she deserves to be number 1 here, you guys. So this is my final verdict for the most scandalous celebrity love triangles to the least scandalous. Number 5 is Brad, Angie, and Jen. Number 4, we've got Erin Carter, Hilary Duff, and Lindsay Lohan. Coming in at number 3, we have John Mayer, Katy Perry, and Taylor Swift. Number 2, good one, but not number 1, Justin Bieber, Hailey Baldwin, Selena Gomez. And number 1, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Becky question mark. That's my final verdict for the most scandalous celebrity love triangles in Hollywood right now. Tell me what you think of this verdict, and also which love triangle would you want to join to possibly make a love square? Let us know. This is Debatable, and we'll see you next Friday.
Click to the left to check out a brand new show called Diss Track. You don't want to miss it. Or to the right to check out the best Snapchatter on Debatable.